Welcome to another exciting episode, episode 26. Looking forward to get to episode 50, even though we still have a bit of a way to go. But I'm your host, Mr. K, with my co-host, Blessed. And we still have our mystery voice guest, Mr. 008, the mystery voice. Brother wa James Bond. Amuna Ovuta.
Thank you.
The only man to scam Hush Puppy.
Maybe if you elaborate what Hush Puppy is, though.
You good though?
Yeah, come on, I'm good, bro. I'm good.
No, Hush Puppy is the Nigerian scammer who got caught by the FBI.
That's right.
Yeah. Be scamming all these Americans and Emiratis of their money. Yeah, Mr. Saint is not around, he's had some work to do. He's a busy man. He's got a couple of things to do. That's why you don't see him today. Hopefully we'll catch him on the next episode. But let's get into our discussion. So we have this issue of this Russian man in Ghana, okay?
The Russian man.
So there was an incident that was trending where we had a Russian man go viral for allegedly sleeping with quite a number of women in Ghana and filming them against their consent. Okay, so that caused quite some uproar in Ghana. There was a lot of commentary around it. The men chimed in, some women chimed in. The rest of us Africans were watching on the sidelines. Were like, man, we just came from the Fugu. Now this, gotcha.
Maybe the Fugu inspired everybody.
Maybe he watched the Fugu episode and decided to go to Ghana and be like,
let me
see what I can get from here.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, so we'll be exploring this issue a bit more about this Russian man and his controversial situation in Ghana. But are you guys familiar with this case?
Yeah. Got to research about the guy because you brought it to my attention. Actually, I was like, then I had to go through.
Okay, cool. 008, you familiar with the case?
I got some episodes. I saw some posts on Facebook and on TikTok. And I thought, wow, okay, this is interesting. Initially, I thought it was just a play. But, hey, it's more serious than we thought. It's worse than the Fugu.
Yeah, this ain't no Fugu business.
Nah, bro. Nah.
This is some serious stuff, especially that it borders on the whole lack of consent, violation of somebody's rights. There's quite some serious issues there.
Yeah.
But this is a Russian man.
Yep.
I'm not sure how old he is, but in the videos it's alleged that he was in Ghana where he was doing this. There's also been some people saying that he actually did that in Kenya.
Yeah, even in
and
Kenya.
South Africa as well. But that's different from, there was another issue in South Africa about some other white dude who was going around doing some
African cast
porno things. Yes.
Yeah.
That's different, huh?
Yeah, but I was like, but the voices sound the same, but though the ones that...
The other guy sounded Russian as well.
I don't know, but
he did sound like Eastern European.
Yeah.
I don't think he's Russian, but he's also...
No, but with him, he was telling to my ladies, like, no, we are filming here, so this camera, that camera, like, yeah.
Okay, so at least he let them know what was going down.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are two different people, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Yeah, so this guy is there, like, he goes to, just different places. He'll just go about his day, go to the shopping mall, he'll be in town or taking a stroll, and he'll just pick on these random women. So apparently it's a mix of women. It's not like there was a specific type of woman he was looking for.
Yeah.
He'll just pick on random women. So it's a whole mixed bag of you have some married women, there's some single women, different shapes and sizes, just everything.
Everything goes.
This guy was just going at it. And he'll go out there, he'll be walking and he'll probably see somebody he fancies.
Yeah.
Approach them. It's like, oh, hey, hi, how are you? Okay, I'm fine. What's this? No, I like the way you look. Can I talk to you a bit more? And from there, it builds from there, but eventually it ends up with him taking them to his place.
Yeah.
Where they go into the room and do what they have to do. But unfortunately for these ladies, they don't know this whole situation is being recorded. Okay. Yeah.
I hear it was using the Kugu glasses. That's how he was capturing them.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, no one would suspect anything like that.
Yeah,
that's tricky.
Yeah, the digi age is very tricky now. Like you never know if someone's actually recording you.
I suppose I would episode.
Okay,
and I'm looking at you.
No, yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Look at like Mr. Blessing there. He's got his glasses on. You don't know if those are.
You don't know if he's recording.
That's exactly how this guy.
Not guy in the name guy no tenga scan up. Yeah. So like he was using the Google glasses. Huh?
Their Google glasses.
I saw somewhere it could be Meta glasses as well.
Meta
but
glasses.
Whatever the brand is,
yeah,
the camera was placed in like the glasses.
The glasses, yeah.
So you don't actually get to see any physical camera that you're seeing. Like, oh, okay, there's the camera. What's that doing there?
That's right.
Yeah, it was actually on him. Like, so a lot of the ladies probably didn't know that or were aware of that, and they just they're just having a situation that would just go and die off into the quietness. But yeah, here we are. The man put one on them.
Yeah.
But as far as him taking the ladies to his place and sleeping with them, that was consensual?
Yeah.
It's
so,
yep.
Them agreeing to go to probably his room. You now assuming, okay, like, yeah, now I want a situation here.
That's a very interesting comment, and it raises a lot of questions around consent. Huh?
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of us guys, we need some extra tuition and lessons on consent.
True.
Yeah, because the assumption that somebody comes to your room, then they've consented to having sex with you, is a very tricky thing to go by.
Okay, so what we don't know here is whether I bet he used to communicate like, okay, probably I want to have a situation. That's me just imagining that or assuming that. But to ascend a girl room, then wafpanga
that's a
so but I think with what I've seen with what happened in Ghana is that I don't know what's wrong with black women. There's the whole thing of saying I probably not quite that kind of thing. So
True.
So if I agree, probably I'm gonna come out with like $100 or $200. Looking at him is a what? Like they get brainwashed with this whole white skin. Like okay.
I think it was definitely. I don't think from what I've heard or seen so far. I don't think anyone was forced into sleeping with him. They were all in agreement. Say okay, they did sleep with him, and no one was against that. And there was no underage people as well.
No underage.
Where everything gets a bit messed up is when it comes to the recording, because none of these women are aware that he was doing that. Yeah, but it's interesting, like what you've mentioned again, the issue of how black women or black African women. I don't know how it is for the other people in the diaspora, the black people in the diaspora, like in the US, in Europe and the likes. I don't know how their relationship is. In relation to the white people there. But in Africa, it's not something unique to Ghana. I saw like a lot of the men were like outraged, like, these Ghanaian women are cheap and all that stuff. Like, how does this guy talk to you within like 3 minutes and you end up in his room? And now I'm full, like it's on.
It's on.
But there's that whole element, like we're saying, when it comes to African women and how we relate to white people.
Yes.
So African women perceive white men in a certain way. Not all of them, but I think it's a widespread mindset. There's a perception that, on some level, there's a kind of inferiority complex we have. We think white people are better. So it might not even always be a money issue, but just because somebody is white, the level of resistance somebody will put against them is very minimal in comparison to their fellow black people. So that is not something I think that is like I don't think it's fair to just say like the Ghanaian women are cheap and what's this.
No.
I think that's a widespread African issue. He could have gone to any African country and done that.
Yeah.
Trust me, but mono Zambia mono. and then you also even add the whole element of like uchush, the whole financial economic situation where people are in this bit of a helpless situation. There isn't much going on for them economically, so they're a bit desperate for money.
Yeah,
so it's easy to kind of solicit somebody in that context also. 008, what are your thoughts, man?
No, because when you see how much this guy was paying them, $20,
he was actually paying them.
They were getting paid. Some of them were getting paid. Some were not. When you see how he's approaching them, it's just, well, some of these are like normal approaches.
Yeah.
The only thing that you can notice from those videos is them not being aware that they're being recorded. And like you say, the complex is in the context of like, okay, this is a guy from Europe.
Yeah.
That's where the complex starts from. Like right there, everything just all breaks down. Because some of them are actually married. That's what kills it. So initially, what red flagged this guy is the fact that he found himself on TikTok, and then he just went viral from that. From the things that I've seen, this guy has probably been doing this for a very long time.
Okay.
Us men are very weird. So we shouldn't even go so far as just thinking about this very same guy. Now, for Yachislav, it's different.
Is that his name?
Yes, Yachislav Karova.
You're able to pronounce that name?
No. The weird thing is that it says Yachislav Karova.
Okay.
But it's a wordplay. It's actually great in Russian. I don't.
Okay. It's great something. It's not actually a name.
It's not actually a name. That's the first one that he put on.
Yeah.
So it's not really his name. So this guy gets this content and puts it up there. But remember, let's not.
Where was he throwing this content? Is it just on any site, or he specifically uploaded it to adult sites?
No, the modus. Well, let's just say like where you get to see some of these contents is on Telegram. You know Telegram? Any of you use Telegram?
Yes.
Yeah. That's where he posted the actual thing. Mr.
You don't know what Telegram is, man?
What's going on, bro? Yeah, no, on Telegram. That's where the content is. That's where he charges. The difference is that on the Telegram, he's charging $6 for you to see the content.
Oh, okay. So he's been making money off of it.
Making money off of it. So, yeah, that's where everything is just weird about this. But anyway, getting to the main point, we shouldn't even go far and say, okay, the Russian guy came and took advantage of our women. Remember Balthazar?
Yeah.
Balthazar, yeah. Am I pronouncing it correctly? I don't know. Yeah. So Balthazar, in his videos, more than 700.
Yeah.
Just created this whole scenario. So there's like a loophole in this thing. I think we're in an age of this digi age is weird. Everybody wants clickbait. Everyone wants to be famous. I mean, come on, phase one is doing its part.
But we don't have to go that far.
No, we don't have to go that far.
Even when you mention like Balthazar,
yeah,
I think in this instance,
yeah,
there are two unique situations.
Yeah.
When you look at Balthazar, where is he from?
Guinea.
I think it's Guinea. I don't remember.
Okay.
Equatorial Guinea.
Equatorial Guinea.
Yeah, Equatorial Guinea.
When you look at Balthazar, it was, I think, one of the things that enabled him to do that is that he's a man in a powerful position.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's a powerful man.
Yeah.
You know, so that's a common thread, like all over the world you go. Right now in the US, we're seeing all these Jeffrey Epstein thing, and there are all these powerful people connected to him, and you know, who have allegedly done quite some heinous things.
Yep.
But with Balthazar, he had that power with him, so he had access to certain things the average man wouldn't have. Whereas for the Russian guy, like, it's just a dude, man. Like, picture how hard it would. Maybe it might happen if you. I don't know how it would be in Europe if you went and left. You went to Europe and just went on a slinging situation. Like, okay, yeah, I'm just going to turn as many chicks as I can, and
I think that can
this.
only happen if ngawayama areas mnamwine like where there's prostitutes and everything like that. Not chabe
Just
chabe.
ordinary, just in the hood. You rock up in the hood as a black African, with your accent. Hello, my sister, come here. I like you. Yeah?
Yes.
You know the white chicks react to you.
They will freak out.
Already.
They will freak out.
Because they also have that racial perception of you. Like,
who are you? Like, what's going
who
on
are
here?
you? It's different. The way white women perceive black men and the way black
no,
African
but
women
the whole thing
perceive
is
what's this.
the way they perceive black men. You all know, we all know.
No, that's
like,
part. You see, it's different.
It's different. Yes.
It's different still. You see, I think the way white women perceive black men, there's that whole hypersexuality of it. So black people are hypersexual. They've got that extra performance. They've got the extra machinery. But there's still that element of fear. There's still that fear of you. So this is an aggressive individual.
Yeah.
So it's not just a hypersexuality. Everything is kind of like exaggerated. So there's that fear element in them as well.
You are right.
I don't know if you've had experience with European women.
You are right. Like, you are right on that point. I'll give you an instance, like in relation to these European women. There's an instance I'm walking on the street, and then I'm not even in an aggressive mode. I'm just walking on the street to get home.
Yes.
And out of 50% or 100% times, these chicks, they're coming in the same street, they would opt to cross.
Exactly.
They want to walk on the
other side, yes, because they have this thing like, oh, black man is approaching.
Yes, thief.
There's a whole perception. Yeah, but it's the reverse. I think maybe that's why it's a bit like, oh no, our Ghanaian sisters, what's going on? Our Kenyan sisters. Let's not pick out the Ghanaians.
Yeah,
but
it's an African
thing. So you find these ladies are just like, hey, Buana, why are you accommodating beyond measure? Like, come on.
That whole but like we're saying, it goes back to the whole colonial thing. That's why you can see the effects of colonialism. There's that inferiority complex that has developed as a result of that. So when some of these women see the white people, like we're saying, the white men, they kind of look at them, one, from an economic point, like, oh, this person probably has money and can save me from my situation. Or just the inferiority of thinking, oh, a white man is better. So they hold them to a lesser standard. There's that whole issue. Whereas for us black men, it's very different. Because if a black man went to Russia, even just sleeping with a Russian woman, like if you just are known to sleep, like, oh, this guy he slept with like maybe 10 or 20 or he's banging so many chicks in this place. I don't think you'll last very long.
No.
Hey, forgive me if I'm being prejudiced, but that's just the way I look at it. Just for sleeping with so many women, not even recording them. Now picture you sleep and record them.
Oh,
that's why it was a bit heartbreaking for me when I heard like, oh, this guy hadn't been arrested. I don't know if the police actually did catch him.
There's like some media posts of him getting arrested in Tokyo. Obviously, like it caught up, but I doubt this guy has been caught. I think this guy is still out there, still.
Also, by the time the videos came out, he was already out of Ghana.
He was out of the country, man. He's done his part.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Like, these kind of scenarios, it catches up with you, and you can't be in that area for such. But on the Vyacheslav thing issue. I don't think this is the first time that he's ever done this, because I think some of the content, it looks like this guy started a very long time ago.
Yeah.
Because some of the women are not just relegated to Ghana and Kenya. I think some are like South America.
Okay.
And then some are probably from his hometown, like back there. So it's like a thing.
Okay.
It's like a thing. There's all these platforms out there. If you do your research, there's Pornhub, there's X videos and all that stuff. So they have these, this is like from an IT background, man. Don't be questioning me, man.
No one's questioning you, man.
No, but no. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like, it's where it's clickbait. Like, what's working.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think us in general for men, we always looking for something different. So we end up like exploring different avenues. Like you guys would be like, oh, I need to show a friend of mine, like, oh yeah, I did this. I went to Africa, I went to Morocco, I went to wherever, I did this.
ABC.
So now, in this sense, the story that you share with your friends is never on point. You have to actually show evidence.
Like,
you prove it. So, like with this guy, Vyacheslav, he initially started on a forum.
Okay.
So he places his content on the forum. So he's showing his colleagues. And that has actually inspired. I seen another clip where there's 3 Russian guys.
Okay.
Not just him alone. No Vyacheslav in there. Just a different three different Russian guys. And these guys, this setting is set in Kenya.
Okay.
So it's like a thing. It's like the way Big Brother just popped up. Remember how Big Brother, how everybody just started embracing Big Brother? Like, okay, this is uncensored, uncut. I think that's the forum that we're in.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like a kick.
Yeah. I think, like you're saying, people want to watch something different. But I suspect that, some white dudes have a fetish for like black women.
Yeah.
And, they're always just around themselves as white people.
Yeah.
So when they see like, black people in that way, it kind of gives them a kick. They kind of get turned on and they're like, oh yeah, they fetishize that.
I can do that.
No, but it's I don't think it's only white men. No, we've also seen this. Who is this? Pepe.
Yeah.
The player guy, like who goes to say, your girlfriend is Tina Trump. Like,
oh yeah,
bro,
yeah,
Tina Trump.
That guy, man.
Well, Pepe got a fetish, man.
Probably, maybe he was watching before he went into the diasporas, and I was like,
but ujam guys aramlo ujam guys.
So look at that,
bruh.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that.
No, but this is what I'm telling you. Like, it's a kick. It's I think we're in this digital space.
This is what I don't get about, especially guys that are in sports.
Yeah.
When they go out there, like, bro, what are you looking for? There's better women out there, even back in your home country.
No, but
the whole post I was like, no, she's a changed person. Like, bro, you're trying to convince yourself that she's a changed person.
You know what?
How many times has she been like she's been banged by several dudes? Like,
a woman like
telling
that.
me that she's iwe marriage ilikuapenda kuzingati. You're telling yourself that she's changed. Wait, no.
I think Mr. Blessing has seen so much of Tiana Trump that he's freaking out, man.
Bro, I think no.
But that's some ridiculous stuff, man. Like, okay, I'm a guy.
Okay, imagine this. I go out there then. Yeah. Bamlam very much Tiana Trump.
A monster. Bro, you can't even come back home. Zambia. you come back here. Whose relative are you? No.
You're still my relative.
Push that is someone who's gonna but you are fired from our family.
No, I would be convinced that you've gone insane. Like, when that guy lands, take him to China. Because, bro, what the hell is that? Yeah. That Pepe dude, man. No.
Yeah, so I don't know what's wrong with it.
It is his wife, though. Come on, man. That's his wife.
To hell with that.
Yeah.
That's nonsense. But again, you see, I think some of these situations, because seeing them from an external point of view, it's kind of like if you look at the Diddy and Cassie situation.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
When they were dating, we just saw the front end.
Yeah.
We didn't know everything else that was going in the background.
Yeah.
There was a whole mix of drugs, all this abuse and whatnot.
Yeah.
So maybe the guy as well might not be in the right mental space. Maybe he's also kind of indulging in some of these drugs and certain things. So your decision kind of gets messed up when you're in some of those spaces.
I beg to differ though. You know, like if you jumped in a car, you're drunk, right? And then you went and flipped your vehicle.
Yeah.
In that drunken space. The choice that you started from the sober state before you got drunk, I mean, is it really your fault? Come on, think about it.
The way I look at it, it's kind of like this. It's not like you're just drinking once.
No,
it's a repetitive behavior.
Yeah.
And when you start consuming drugs to that point,
Yeah.
it's a feedback. So you do the drugs.
Yeah.
You do something messed up.
Yeah.
You feel bad about it. Then you go back to the drugs to make you feel good. So it's a cycle.
Yeah. I suppose.
And somewhere in there you just get stuck, and
It's a loop, yeah. It's a loop, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, the whole Tiana Trump, come on. I think that.
Yeah,
I mean, come on. Let's just put it out for you. I mean, come on. Like when you were growing up, I'm sure you had like, a celebrity. Celebrity.
Yeah. Of
You
course,
had a celebrity crush. What is it that? I mean, which celebrity crush was it? Depends, yeah. It's different ones. In your mind, why is it that you wanted to do with this celebrity crush? You wanted. Come on, man. You didn't want to have tea with them. Like, come on. Like, let's be honest. Like, come on. You didn't want to have tea with them.
I don't think it just goes directly to that.
No, it doesn't. But you had a perception.
Yeah.
You
There's
had
always
something.
a perception why you are.
Why you are fixated on that.
I think it's attraction. You are
It's
sexually
attraction.
attracted. But
Yeah.
sexual attraction, again,
Yeah.
it's a biological process.
Yeah.
So you might not necessarily interpret it that way in your brain, like in your head, you're just thinking like,
Yeah.
No. It's kind of like, man, I like this girl, man. She looks good.
Yeah.
You know, I want to
When
be
in the
around
actual
her.
sense, you know.
But your biology,
No, that's true. That's true.
eventually, of course,
Yeah.
you might have, but it's not just on set, like on site, bro. Like,
Yes, on
yeah,
site.
like-
No, but there are those.
Now, look at it this way.
Yeah, there are
this
those
way.
that, but I can't remember. There are those that you be like, hey, this one, I just want two.
You with those
That's him,
glasses.
man.
I just want two.
This guy with these glasses, I'm worried.
No.
Not kaona tunaenda huku kumanchwala huku mkaenda record jamani.
Okay.
My glasses would.
No, but you see now how it is. With that in mind,
Yes.
can you afford Pepe? Okay, let's not bash so much on Pepe.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
suppose.
Let's get
I
back to
suppose
the
that
program.
he had his own choice, his own motivation, as why he found himself in that scenario.
But I don't get why we, like, especially we Africans, like, we have that. If you look at the certain men that attracted like that to white women and looking at all these things that has happened in Ghana and probably in South Africa and Kenya. Like, yeah, what's with our women? Like, yeah. But I thought the whole thing of saying a white man, I was like, ish, probably I can go out and live in Russia.
But that's what we've been saying. Like, these are all legacies of colonialism. In Zambia specifically, I think we are people who are not very reflective. When things happen, we quickly just move on.
Yeah.
We never go back to examine, and you should say,
Yeah, what happened? Yes.
especially with colonialism and just the way it's taught. It's taught like from a very academic point of view. You'd think you're learning about a different country.
Yeah.
There's no personalities really you can attach yourself to it, because this is something you are part of.
Yeah.
It's
Pretty
not
much.
like it happened somewhere else.
No.
It's different if you're reading at all. The Spanish conquistadors went to South America and cleared the natives they found there.
Yeah.
Or the indigenous people they found there. This happened here.
Here, yeah.
Not too far ago.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know?
True.
But from our experience, so far as we've come,
Yeah.
you in terms of literature or just ways to explore the topic more through media, movies, films, or discussions, there isn't much on that.
Yeah.
So our understanding even of the gravity of colonialism and its legacies is it leaves much to be desired.
Yeah.
We still need to unpack a lot of things in relation to that, because it's a mindset that was developed during that time,
Yeah.
so that they can subjugate you and conquer your territory. Guys, you can conquer somebody like you can subjugate somebody physically, but it's more effective to subjugate them mentally.
Yeah.
You can only physically. You might just restrain them for a short while.
True.
But so long as they have the mental will, they'll find a way to free themselves. So you break down that mental will and capability they have.
Don't you think there's one thing that has contributed to that is our probably in Africa it's poverty levels, all right?
Yeah,
so if you look at there's different class of women. There's those that are well to do and those So I think one of those things that has contributed to, let's say, even to the issue of that guy sleeping with a lot of women, it's I bet if we took if we took time to go and examine or and try to see like
each of these
each of
victims,
those, if you look at their background, those ladies probably they are not that well to do. Like if it happened to a certain class of women, I was gonna say like, okay.
Well, again, like it's a mixed bag.
It's a mixed bag, yeah.
Some are they're just like some are married women with families, and they're in a stable economic situation. Some of them are not so stable in their economic situation, but it's a mixed bag, and there are different reasons. So, like I said, economics is one of the reasons. Like the poverty levels definitely do contribute to that. And on the poverty end, again, that I think is also not something unique to the women.
Yeah.
Because you do know that white women do come to Africa to look for young men and marry them most of the time, and or just have situations with them. You see all these young men,
Nigerians,
like there's a clip
Nigerians.
I saw where it's a Nigerian. I don't think it's Nigerian. It looked like maybe he's Ethiopian or something, or Kenyan. Yeah, where he's been chatting to this European woman, and he was telling her, "No, you should come and see me." Then she asked him, "What do you want?" Then he's like, "Oh, I just want a MacBook and that type of thing." Then the woman came through, and she wasn't the most attractive. But facially, she didn't look too good.
Yeah.
And you could see the guy's repulsion of this woman. He was just like, "What?" And she's trying to hug him, and the guy is just being like, bro, like, what's this now? Like, this is like, no, like, I can't manage. Yeah, and he's literally telling her, like, the dating quality, like, I can't manage, like, this whole arrangement, like, no, I'm not feeling it.
Yeah.
And then she pulls out like a MacBook. Yeah.
The whole thing changes.
Oh, wow, thank you. No, yeah. But yeah, so the poverty thing affects all of us because we see all these guys. They be marrying these white women, not the most attractive white women, so they can have a passport to go to Europe.
Yeah.
So on the poverty end, and even sometimes, on the inferiority complex as well.
Yeah.
That's where now we can look at guys like Pepe. Even though Tiana Trump, I think, is Black American.
Yeah, she's Black American.
Yes.
Yeah.
Most of these European, also these guys who are from Africa, who go play in Europe, they go marry white women there.
Yeah.
Because, they've got that fetish as well. Anyway, I might, that's my opinion, but it might not be the case.
But the funny thing though, if you mention it, it's obvious, yes, the background and that poverty level is what is a big factor in this.
Yeah.
So this young African player decides, they're playing football, they're picked out, they're lucky to be picked from the bunch, and they go on the other side. I mean, for you, like you are there, you're educated, you know what you want, you know your goal, you know what direction you have to move. Not to shoot that these people are not on an educated level, but obviously the poverty is actually kicking in there. So when they now go to the other side, they now start replicating what they should have been doing. It's kind of like, remember how back in the days we would say hip hop is messing up the kids.
Yes.
But was it really affecting the kids? No, we were just like, oh shit, this person is cool. Like, I want to be like that. I want to be Jay-Z. I want to be whatever. So you just mimic and replicate from that. So these Pepe characters and whoever's, they go out there and then they get exposed to these things and then they play out their fantasies.
Yeah.
Just like most of us gents, we all want to play out our fantasies. I mean, come on. I did give them.
But one thing.
Definitely.
Yeah, we all have fantasies and everything like that. But one thing I don't understand, dwelling much on these players.
Yeah.
I don't understand why. We've seen how, like what has been happening to a lot of these black
African players who marry these
Yes.
white women.
Right now we have Thomas Partey, like he's facing some charges. Like, okay, why don't you learn from such?
I guess some people think it can never happen to them.
Yeah.
They think, oh, that can't be me. That dude was just slow. You know?
Oh,
Yes. And sometimes, again, the fetish, I think, for some people is just a bit too strong for them. Like, they just gotta have the milk.
Have the milk.
Hey.
You can say what you see. I mean, it's like it's kind of like people want what they can't have.
Yeah.
To them, having that thing is so strong in their head, it overrides everything else. It says something about them. It approves something about them. They feel like, okay, Edo Africa. And even here, like in Africa, we do have that, like just locally amongst us. When dudes get money, they typically will go get a light-skinned chick or a colored chick.
Yeah.
You get it? While if Mwena fly some paper and then it's like, oh, now you got money, you're gonna dump the dark-skinned girl you have with the normal skin girl, and like I think it's a
Yeah, but not Yachislav. Yachislav, you saw the collection he had, man. Those chicks, they're different.
Like, because it's coming from
I
the
did
opposite
pick
spectrum.
out one thing though from this guy. His fetish is like bigger. bosoms.
Okay. I see. So there's a type.
There's a type, yeah. So there's a not facial. This guy wasn't looking facial. No, no. He wasn't looking at the grill. He was looking at the bosoms.
Dashboard.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, the dashboard. Yeah.
What?
Dashboard. So the MO was that dashboard. But then again, if you just research more on this guy, it's just something that he's been doing like a long time, I think. For him to even have that confidence, like the confidence of approaching some women or most women comes from experience. It's something that you've been doing for a long time. So if you see how it's not even like luring or hunting them. He just picks a person and just goes for it. It's like, oh yeah, hey, how's it going? It's like casual talk. The only thing, like I said, is because they don't know they're on video. And they're consenting to this. Like, oh yeah, this is different. So we shouldn't even like break the barrier. Oh, poverty, African consent, colonial. Yes, there are issues. Yes, they're underlining. They're behind. They're in the mind, in the mental. But then also just the perception. Oh, umusungu.
In a colonial. Because if you go like I was saying, there's a way in which we perceive each other. If you go out there as an African man, you go out on the streets
and you pull a stunt.
You try to do that. You might have some success on some level, but not to the extent that he did. And you see, like, just the timing of it all. It's like, and he was approaching these women on foot. It's not like he was driving.
No, he wasn't driving. No.
You walk up to somebody just on foot. Like, first off, already that kind of disqualifies you in a lot of people.
I swear.
So
and the type of car. There's also a type of cars. There's some certain chicks you approach them with specific cars. And they're like, "Are you a Yango?" I'm not a Yango. Like,
I'm just trying to say hi.
I'm just saying hi. Like, but Yasha, she's like arrives. He's like, "What the hell?"
And even like if we we switch up the whole situation. Like, you put an African man in Europe. Like, typically, the African guys in Europe who end up sleeping with, who end up having a lot of situations with a lot of these white women, is the more successful guys. You must have money, you must have something going on for you. So they hold you to a higher standard. But here the standard is nyans like that. But because of those underlying issues we've discussed, like, I saw somewhere, like, one of the alleged women who was in the video, like, was complaining. Like, I think she went online to talk about her experience so far ever since realizing that she was in this man's videos.
Yeah.
She was explaining how her family has like disowned her and like everything's just gone bad. The other lady also tried to commit suicide. Like, okay, there's just so much damage, because you're saying there was married people there.
Yeah, there were married people, yeah.
Picture, his family is destroyed because of just this one incident, and this person came. The other person, on the other hand, just came. It was all fun and games and like, yeah, to hell with you, and they move on.
Yeah.
My comment would be to those that were married. It means they're not faithful to the husband. I think them doing that doesn't. It means it wasn't the first time. Probably they've done it even with other Ghanaian men. Like that would be my comment. Yeah, they've been.
And we never saw it. Yeah.
So let's not put the blame on the
No,
Russian man.
No, it comes to responsibility and accountability for one's actions. In everything that we do, there's obviously like, the accountability part comes after that. So for the married chicks, I mean, what were they thinking? Like, you've seen that. I mean, come on, let's be honest. Like, blessings in a relationship. I think we've been in relationships, and you've had those moments. You're in a relationship, and then you're tempted by something. But what restricted you is because you were responsible enough to say, "I like this, but this is not going to work out good for me."
Yeah.
So for the women that succumb to that stuff, I mean, come on, accountability and emotion. After the fact, like, come on, why are you gonna now try suicide?
I guess that's just the response for it. I guess that's more so not a response to being caught, but also a response to having been filmed. Yeah. The thing is, this is on record.
It is on record.
I know.
There's a lot of shame and like trauma that comes with that. Especially
so you are trying to put the shame on the aspect, the fact that they were being filmed. There's there's a video. Now, Ngatavai but they were being filmed. It was
they were going to get away with it.
Yeah, they were going to get away with the whole
thing.
No,
that's what I'm saying. Like, you see, the responses they're having to saying, they're going through certain issues, or like some are trying to commit suicide. I think it's a normal response to having gone through something like that. Because whether they were cheating or not, there was still the part which was not expected from that. And that part leaves them vulnerable and exposed to the world in such a way that typically it wouldn't. Not that what they were doing is correct, but still having your rights violated. That's why they say it's a human rights violation.
Yeah.
That's why they make those things a crime. Because if you do that to somebody, it injures them in such a way that it might be difficult for people to recover from that. That's why there's that whole aspect.
I get your point, but with me, my whole point is I'm not trying to sympathize with those that were married. Yeah. The moment you decide to do something that, probably if let's say you're in a relationship or you're married, the moment you decide, let's say, to cheat, what we should have then on our mind is, kata. Am I ready to accept the fact that they've caught me? Am I ready to accept the fact that I'm not being faithful to my partner? Am I ready to accept the consequences? All right. Even when you consent to being filmed and everything, like, are you ready? Are you trending a video to accept? Or okay, so I'm not trying to those that were married. Yeah, I'm not sympathizing with them. Like, whatever they were doing, it wasn't right.
No, that definitely wasn't right. It's not sympathy for them in the context of marriage to change. They were cheating. No, yes, that's wrong. But where I'm coming through is like, damn, like, to be in that situation and then there's that extra violation on my back. It's different, bro. Like, there's a certain level of, like, it's all your guts there, man. Like, especially for ladies. And for ladies, I think it's worse.
Yeah.
Because, as society already, we expect so much from them.
Yeah.
So to have her go through that, it's another type of issue. It's like, okay, like, I get what you're doing was wrong, but damn. It's kind of like, let's say, kabola.
Yeah.
Aiba, let's say, chitenge or bread. Na iba ero ba mu ikata nomba, ero ba mu puma nomba. Then ni mibaisa mocha no kumocha. Like, yes, achiever. Ni bread the achiever. But damn, did it have to go that far? You get what I'm saying?
You burn the pacing?
Yeah, like, damn, that like, I know you messed up, but okay. Yeah, no, but pity did I.
So you're saying the whole Kupitira thing is being filmed?
Yeah, it's a given. That's why in human rights violation.
But guys, this is what I was saying to you. It still comes back to responsibility and accountability. You making the choice. If you see those videos or captions on YouTube, these people willingly went. They didn't do it like not at forcing gunpoint. This guy didn't even use. He just used his privilege. I was gonna use privilege. His privilege. He rocked up there
his white
and
privilege.
he used it. And then after he presented himself, they did have a choice. Some of them were in malls, some of them were in the streets, some of them were and there's one where these ladies actually, she's got a baby on the back. But this guy still approaches. Now this chick, in that moment, she can't say, oh yeah, I've got a baby. I'm married at home. No, the excitement is like, oh shit, I've been approached by this person and I'm going to...
But then again, sorry to cut you short. Like even for, like we were saying, so here we're just assuming. We don't know what the motive of each person was. So we've mentioned a lot of reasons here. There's the poverty, there's what's this... You know, like, it's life, man. People do some grimy stuff to get by, you know? Maybe she hadn't, like, things were rough at home.
Yeah.
She needed to feed the baby.
But it all gets back to
she needed to feed the baby.
No,
she just wanted to feed the baby and she ended up getting recorded.
She just feeding the baby or she feeding herself too?
Maybe she hungry too. Maybe she needs to eat something.
It goes back to the whole thing of it's poverty.
So on some of those
not all of them.
But not all of them.
This guy went through 700 plus women. You know
700?
700. 700. Like, it's just all nice and grimy like that, man. So, you know, and again...
So here's another thing I want to ask. There's a clip I saw of, like, allegedly it was a lady who he had slept with, like, from Ghana, who was trying to call him back and say, yo, you were supposed to send me money. You still haven't sent my money. You slept with me the whole night. It was unprotected. You didn't use any protection. I want my money. This guy has slept with 700 women and he's sleeping with some of them
unprotected.
Unprotected.
Yeah. You also now have to ask yourself, not the other person's motivation, but what about himself?
Yes.
Yeah.
What is his goal?
Yeah.
Very scary.
Yeah, and you know, this is like...
And for the lady that was complaining about not getting paid, allegedly not getting paid, I mean, come on. These people,
how?
What do you mean how?
Pay to show mdala.
Oh, bro, it's an agreement, mapanga.
No.
So you today, ngawa isa.
Yeah.
Wawomba. I have to make him 16. Ngawaya, don't you have a right to demand your money?
It's okay in that context.
I'm guessing maybe that's why they told her, like,
I don't know, I think with women that are into that program, it doesn't work like that.
Matava.
Bro, like, no.
Guys, you have a championship here.
And look at what happened to him. He wanted to leave in the morning, like, hey, bro, where's the money?
Where's the moolah?
Where's the money? We all know with women that are in that situation, they won't allow you until, like, hey, bro, sands up before you start doing anything.
Not that we all know. We don't all know.
Okay, probably
he knows.
Okay, probably we've heard. We've heard some.
You know, man. You know the game, lad. This man.
That we all know. Mafia. That man washed clothes on.
Mr. Blessing knows this
Getting
thing.
back to the No. We've heard stories. Okay, we've heard stories.
You better correct that, man.
We've heard stories. Yeah. You can't start. You just can't get into the business of dealing with a woman without minus paying right there at that point.
No,
So,
but again, this is what I'm saying.
how do you trust someone that you've met for the first time?
This is what, again, even we've been saying that even with the whole issue of just sleeping or just going with somebody you've met like that. Because it's not just about them recording you or getting you sick or not paying you. There's a real threat to it. You don't know what that person is going to do.
Yeah.
I want it. So the ease of you just going with a person you've just met there and then it's very dangerous. But that mindset that is in there, that's what we've been discussing to say that it's economic, it's social and economic issues. So we've already said, it's not the typical black person. No. This is probably a person who can afford to pay what I need. Or this is probably a person who's going to keep their word. So this person will be a bit more trusting of that white person. You get it?
I get
it. They hold them to a lower standard than they typically would an African man, like you or 008 or me.
No, but I know. But at that point, how do you trust someone you've met for the first time and they tell you that, okay, Zach to me drama for 17 hours.
But that's exactly what I've explained.
But no. What you're also missing is you need to really watch this guy. Like, Yachislav has been doing this for a long time.
So he's got the experience.
There's no way that a person will have that confidence to pick up somebody and just do what it is. Because some of them, that they are not in that frame of mind.
Yeah.
So the next thing is he talks to them 5 or 3 minutes. The next is like, oh yeah, you know what? I would like to take you for dinner or something like that. Weird stuff like that. For me, like, I don't know, man. Some of these women is a bit crazy, man. Firstly, the accent. Come on, man. It's a bit strange and bizarre. But like you say, there are so many underlying problems. One, his confidence in approaching these women and his motive in getting these women. 2, the acceptance from these women to this gentleman. It's just, oh my.
Yeah. But anyway, that's that issue. The only other thing is like he hasn't been caught. I think the Ghanaians were trying to get him extradited so that he can go back and face some charges for what he did.
It can't happen.
It's not gonna happen.
I don't know if
unless if it was an African dude. Cook said
Okay.
it wouldn't have even reached there. You would have died. You go and do that in Europe.
Okay.
But for me, that's the sad thing as well. Like, we let certain people get away with things. Bro, where are you going to go?
And the view, bro.
You think you will leave Europe? After you've done all that?
No, if I had the chance of leaving Europe, then I'm back home. I'm going in the bush.
They'll find you.
They'll find you. Like,
there's white people and they come here. Where do you think they live? They go to the bushes.
It's the case of the animal farm, innit? Not all animals are the same.
What are your concluding remarks on this?
My concluding remarks on this? Well, it's very unfortunate it happened. I mean, I like earlier. What did you say? You said if this guy was not recording, he would have gotten away with it.
Yes,
that's the sad reality out of this. The only thing is like it was red flagged.
Yeah.
And then it's a particular area where now, this is what happened. Like, wow. So this guy gets exposed. So,
and I think it does happen, like, still.
Yeah.
It's just that a lot of other incidents are not recorded. Yes. There's a lot of European or white people who come through.
It's a mix.
They do things like that, and they just go. And because it never pops up in the feed or the algorithm.
Yeah.
It's water under the bridge.
Yeah.
But unfortunately,
and in all of this, there's just the predatory element. This guy has found a loophole, and then he just exploited it. Locally, remember there was a guy who was taking photos with these random women. I think maybe 2 or 5 years ago. there's another guy. I think either he's South African or
yes,
thing. Yeah.
yes.
This is the same MO. Like it's the same player. The only difference is this time it's a Russian guy. And I think like ladies need to be more like, wary. The problem is also that whole emotional element in it. You are emotional acceptance. You just like, oh yeah, it's cool. Like, that's cool. Let's do this. You're a mother. Yeah. What are you doing? It's just crazy, man.
I think, it's an unfortunate situation.
Yeah,
because people's rights got violated. Like you said, there's the predatory element of it all, and if you're sleeping with these people unprotected, there's also another health. There's a health risk.
Yep.
Which just makes the whole situation explosive. And if he does that, like traveling from country to country, like, that's a very
and then
deadly thing.
Look at it this way. Just imagine how many people are exposed to this kind of viral.
Yes.
There's people for the positives, and they'll be like, "Oh, that's how it is in Africa. It's open. It's free game, free range."
Yeah.
And then there's the ones who are like, "Oh, no, this. There's a whole bunch of stuff that this guy has cut.
Yeah.
He's cut across a whole lot of stuff, emotional, psychological, social." Everything has just been cut.
Yeah.
And we're just here like, what? What are we doing? Like,
so there are all those issues.
And the perfect example you did put is saying, if we flip the script, can you actually do this in Europe and get
you can't.
You can't.
No.
You can't.
And
you see, that's what I was trying to get you to say, like in conclusion. To avoid issues like this happening, I think both us African men and women, we need to hold white people to a higher standard. And also realize that they're just people like us. We can't let them come through in our spaces and do anything. I bet that's how we got colonized in certain
Most
instances.
likely,
what was this white dude, man? Oh, yeah, come through, man. You want some gold here? We got plenty, Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's my wife, that's my mom, that's whatever. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is where we keep our thingy. Oh, we can go take a swim there. And this dude is like, what?
It's so open.
It's
We're
open,
over comfortable.
So we need to be a bit more, we need to scrutinize these people with the same standard we hold ourselves to. Or even greater, I must say, looking at what happened to us in the past. Then also, like, ladies, the mzungu don't be too taken, but also be aware there are new technologies now.
Yeah.
People wear glasses.
Yeah.
It's not the typical camera that you can see. And it might not be glasses. It might just be some other form of hidden camera.
Anything.
So this is not a time when you can really afford to just do things and think, this is all in privacy.
Yeah.
Privacy is dead, basically.
It's really dead.
So trust no one. Always go with the notion that
Someone's watching.
you take it. Someone's
watching.
To take it to the nth degree that the worst thing will happen. So you can protect yourself. Same thing with men. And just look out. And to our governments also, again, back to the same thing of holding foreigners, in particular, like those foreigners who are not black, holding them to a higher level of accountability for their actions. When somebody comes through, rocks up to your country, does some illegal stuff, and you approach it appropriately in the correct way with the exact level of force and attention the issue needs. Because a lot of times when we're interacting with these foreigners, and specifically non-black foreigners, on the African continent, they'll come through, they'll violate citizens, they'll commit crimes and everything. But in terms of meeting a punishment or holding them accountable for those things they do, these are things that are usually washed over. We are very lenient and very slow to act. So they get away with certain things, and each time somebody gets away with something, it becomes more brazen, and it just becomes the order of the day.
Yeah.
So our governments also need to do more in holding non-black or African foreigners accountable for their actions. Because we can't just go anywhere and do anything.
We can't.
No.
In certain instances, even for not breaking the law as an African or black person, you will be killed. But see how we just sleep. Somebody could kill like there. There have been instances where people have been killed and a case just disappears, poof, and somebody also just goes. You see them on Facebook, they're taking photos and stuff. You're like, what happened to his case though? Now you go steal bread, bro, in your hood.
Okay.
You steal a shirt in your hood. They'll burn you alive. You'll be lucky if you even get to jail. Yeah, but those are my thoughts on it. Yeah, it's new technology, man. Blessed, what are your conclusions?
I think my conclusion is let us be responsible, and in terms of making decisions, let us not be, especially to our ladies, the whole thing of getting brainwashed just simply because someone is a white dude. I think napeza a good customer. They're just broke. So let us be responsible. And at the end of the day, if you decide to do some bullshit, we're ready na consequences ponga that trending. How am I going to handle myself? Are you ready to be disowned by your family? I swear.
That's true though. That's true. No, the laissez-faire approach is just it's not the way. You can't just assume like everything is cool. Like, this guy is alright.
Yeah, just assuming.
I don't know. Like, and then the horror is in watching some of those clips. It's just like, man, like, did you just like do that? I mean, if you put it in the perfect analogy would be like someone rocks up to your shop and they look some type of way, you trust them. You know they are loading a bag of all your content and leaving through the door without paying for it.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That's not right. You need to call them out. Hey, hold on. You might be wearing a suit, but you got to pay for that stuff.
Pay for that.
You pay for that. Like, what's going on? And, it's just crazy. Yeah. But anyway.
But that's it. My Ghana people.
Fugu
people, Fugu Nation.
Fugu Nation.
Don't feel so bad. That's not a problem unique to you. This is an African problem in actuality.
Yeah.
Because he could have gone anywhere in Africa and done that.
He's probably hard gone anywhere.
Yeah,
he's gone everywhere. Like there are other places. It's just the documentation is
allegedly
relegated to Ghana and thing.
Kenya,
but this guy is trekking the land, man. This guy is busy out there swapping secretions, man.
Playing dirty, man.
Playing dirty, man.
But anyway, we've come to the end of our episode. Protect yourself. Be careful. Don't get lured into some recordings. Have some self-respect and responsibility to not trust people so easily. No. That's how they got us with the colonialism. But anyway, that's another topic. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. Peace out. Have a great week.